Believe it or not, the Quran is very confused about human anatomy and reproductive systems, even though Muslims claim that the Quran is a miracle because of its scientific accuracy. However, Muslim defenders try to explain these errors away, and it's going to be uncomfortable, but we will set them straight. And today is going to be even more exciting because we're going to talk about a topic that you probably have heard about day in and day out, that the Quran have scientific miracles. So we are going to talk about these amazing scientific Quranic miracles today, assuming they are scientific and assuming they are amazing. So with that, of course, in mind, let us turn our attention now to our dear brother, Rob Christian, who is joining us virtually into our studios to unpack all of that for us. Rob, welcome back, brother.
Thank you for allowing me to be here. It's an honor to be here again to record another video with you to show everybody how the Quran cannot be a book from God, because if Muslims claim that Allah is God, how can then Allah make mistakes, especially regarding this topic, scientific mistakes? Yet it's unbelievable that Muslims till today, without any knowledge, claim that the Quran has scientific miracles in it. Let's see if that's true, what they claim, or can we prove that the Quran is full of holes, full of mistakes, scientific mistakes? And would anyone who have paid attention in biology class would agree with Allah and his mistakes in the Quran? Or should he think and have to believe that the one who wrote the Quran was an illiterate 7th century caravan robber? Let's see what the Quran has to say about science. And if we can, my friends, if we can show you one mistake, because if this book is supposedly divine from an all-knowing God, if one mistake, we can prove it, we can show it from the Quran that cripples Islam, that destroys Islam like a domino effect. So one mistake will collapse the entirety of the Quran. Chapter 86, ayah 7, it says, وَيَخْرُجُ مِنْ بَيْنِ الصُّلْبِ وَالتَّرَائِبِ وَيَخْرُجُ مِنْ بَيْنِ الصُّلْبِ وَالتَّرَائِبِ, meaning semen proceeding from between the backbone and the ribs. The backbone meaning the backbone of the man, if we go to the tafsir, and the ribs, basically the necklace area of the woman. So Muslims, if they believe that the Quran is a divine book, they have to agree with the Quran that men don't have semen coming from their private area. No. They have to believe that semen comes from the backbone of the men, and even women in Islam have semen that gushes out from their breasticles, sorry to say. Muslims, be warned if you are if you are married to a Muslim lady, according to the Quran, one day when you're sleeping next to her, she can leak semen from her necklace area. Sorry, that's what the Quran is saying. I'm not the one saying it. Please don't shoot the messenger. Now, we have done some videos and live shows regarding this topic, and many Muslim apologists, like the EF Dawah team here, they had to do some nice duct taping, mental gymnastics, tarqi', fixing what the Quran does not say. So Allah needs help from Muslims of today, modern Muslim apologists, to fix what Allah does not say in the Quran and what early scholars like Ibn Kathir, At-Tabari did not say. So they have to add to the classical scholars and their tafasir. And you see someone like Imran, who I think is a Pakistani, who does not know Arabic, claims that he is a medical doctor. He will help Allah, saying that, no, here it does not mean backbone. The Arabic does not say backbone or ribs. It actually says pelvis. Pelvis, basically the private area in a human body, right? The private part area of a man and a woman. So they are calling as-sulb wa tara'ib the pelvis. How embarrassing. What kind of lies. Brother, you want to add something on top of this?
There is nothing to add, brother. There is just nothing to add.
As you see, nothing but lies, tarqi' and tadlis from the Muslim apologists, the da'wagandists of today. And here is Tafsir al-Tabari on the screen. Tafsir al-Tabari, the creme de la creme, one of the most earliest mufassirun or mufassirin for the Qur'an. And remember, the tafsir came into existence to defend the Qur'an. So why would these early scholars like al-Tabari lie about what the Qur'an in the Arabic says? Here is chapter 86 again, ayah 7, in the tafsir of al-Tabari himself. It says, and maybe you want to read for us the Arabic, brother, and then read the translation.
The Arabic says, قال ابن زيد في قوله يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب. قال الترائب الصدر وهذا الصلب وأشار إلى ظهره. Ibn Zayd said in his saying, الترائب, the chest, and this is a sulb, so he pointed basically to his back.
Wow. So here, the EF Dawah team, for example, or any modern Muslim apologists want to tell us that the early scholars like At-Tabari, the early Mufassirun or Mufassirin, they are a bunch of liars. They don't know what the Quran or what the Arabic says. They have to lie. They have to do tadlis and tarqiyah to deceive and fix what the Quran does not say. Clearly, as you see, here, Ibn Zayd, who is in the chain, he is pointing literally with his fingers, with his hand. He's pointing to his back that's the area, the sulb of the man, the area, right? And the tara'ib is the chest of the woman, the necklace, basically the necklace area. So according to the Quran of Allah, according to the wisdom, the hikmah of Allah and his illiterate prophet, the caravan robber himself, Muhammad, women have semen gushing out from their necklace area, and men, semen gushes out from the backbone. And he's pointing, Ibn Zayd is pointing with his fingers to his back. And it becomes even more clear if we go to the next slide. This is, and this time we see from Ibn Kathir, the Ibn Kathir, same chapter, same ayah, chapter 86, ayah 7. Here we have Ibn Abbas. Brother, can you read the Arabic for us?
عن ابن عباس يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب. قال هذه الترائب ووضع يده على صدره. وقال الضحاك وعطية عن ابن عباس تريبة المرأة موضع القلادة. موضع القلادة, the necklace basically. So you want to read the English for them?
Yeah, you continue, brother.
All right, from Ibn Abbas, at-tara'ib, he said, this is at-tara'ib, and he placed his hand on his chest. And al-Dhahak and Atiyah said, from Ibn Abbas, at-tara'ib of a woman is the necklace area.
So, brother, do you see how modern Muslim da'wagandists, modern Muslim missionaries lie and deceive their audience? And these people have hundreds and hundreds of subscribers who do not know the Arabic language. They cannot read the tafasir to see that actually semen, according to the Quran, according to the wisdom of Allah and his illiterate prophet, who is from the 7th century, that women and men have semen gushing from their body, but not from the private area as the liars, I mean, the Muslim apologists are claiming. No, crystal clear evidence from the tafasir explaining and defending the Quran that the area of the woman is the necklace area and the area of the man is the backbone.
So, I mean,
there you go.
If you're saying this gentleman, you mentioned a name, I think Imran, you said, who's a medical doctor, I will not go to that medical doctor because obviously he skipped anatomy and physiology, because that tells me that he doesn't have a clue what is the anatomy or physiology of the human body. Or the other idea is that these men have abrogated the word of Allah. Why am I not surprised? They did probably abrogated it.
Exactly. And if we continue reading Tafsir Ibn Kathir for the same chapter, same ayah, brother, look what Ibn Kathir adds more in his Tafsir. Yeah. Read it, please.
So in Arabic, وقال علي ابن أبي طلحة عن ابن عباس. Once again, we're talking about Ibn Abbas. الترائب بين ثدييها. And in English, and Ali ibn Abi Talha said from Ibn Abbas, الترائب between her, oh dear, nibbles.
Yeah.
Okay? Nipples. Okay?
So you see, brother, do you see how the early Mufassirun or Mufassirin like Ibn Kathir and At-Tabari are confirming that Allah literally meant that women can have semen, and that area where it gushes out from is between, the necklace area. Let us, keep it that way. So you see, brothers and sisters, in humanity, if the Muslims are watching, and our fellow brothers and sisters in Christ, do you see how modern Muslim apologists have to lie? Because when they read the Quran, they know that there are many disaster claims that science of today, modern science, actually contradicts and proves that the Quran is nothing but a book written by a man from the 7th century who did not know what he was talking about. He and his scribes actually had no idea. And this proves that if Muslims love to claim that Allah is God, that means you Muslims worship a God who is not all-knowing, but actually is a jahil who does not know where semen comes from. Thank you, brother.
Unfortunately, brother, I mean, this is very troubling that you will still find some of our Muslim friends who are doctors or scientists, or at least have access to anatomy and physiology easily these days, would like to at least trump what science says for the sake of just trying to prove that the Quran is correct. This is embarrassing, actually, to say the least. Thank you, brother, as always. Thank you, everyone. This is Al-Fadi, over and out. God bless you. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, CIRA International, and click on the bell so that you receive notifications whenever we publish a new video or go live. I would also like to appeal to you to consider becoming a Patreon patron by clicking the link right below. By doing so, you can give towards the production of these videos. There are also other options for you where you can give to our channel. I thank you from the bottom of my heart.